Today I'm going to be reviewing this Smart Jerry battery powered liquid transfer pump that I recently purchased online. I'm actually going to be using this to pull diesel out of my can and put it up into my tractor. So this is going to require 6 AA batteries. So it has a 3-pack and a 3-pack. Those go inside of here, and then this is going to then screw into there. So that is going to be how it all connects up, and then I will test it out the on off once I get the batteries put inside. So this is going to take 6 AA's, or you can actually use D batteries as well. It says so you can use 2 D batteries, or you can use the 6 AA's with those adapters in there. Now once those are in, they do go with the pointed part pointing down towards here. Once those in, you can see you can just turn it on and turn it back off. So essentially it's going to pull out of here. So this is where you're going to put down into your gas can or whatever, and this is where it's going to pump the fuel. So let's go ahead and pump my diesel. So this is full of diesel, so I'm just going to put it down in there. It does fit straight down into there, so that's going to be nice. Now the issue is this pipe is not long enough, so I'm going to probably have to sit it up here on the tractor, on the edge of the tractor, to be able to get it in. So this does have a little clip to kind of hold it onto there, so that is nice. But again, I do wish that this hose was just a bit longer. So this is only going to be long enough for something like, if you got a tractor where it's up off the ground like that, you can see the hose is not really going to be long enough. But let's go ahead and turn it on. I just have it down into the diesel, and as you can see, it's easily flowing through and pumping the diesel from my can with the diesel in it into my tractor. So it works perfectly. So much easier than using a manual one for sure. Now obviously you do need to watch it. You know, if you're only pumping a few gallons, you need to watch it and make sure that you're not overfilling this, as it's not going to have an automatic shut off like a traditional gas can or gas like at a gas station would. But works perfectly, and it's so nice to not have to manually pump it for sure. Now you're gonna know when it is to a point where it's not actually getting into the fuel anymore once it starts to suck air. So essentially it's gonna start making some different noise, and it's gonna start getting a little bit of bubbles. That's when you know you're not quite to the bottom anymore. So you can obviously put it down in there just a little bit tighter. I'm just gonna do that, and then you can see like there's still a little bit in there, but then it's gonna kind of shoot like that and then make a little bit of extra noise. And that means that it is about done. So I'm just going to turn it off, and then I'll pour the rest of that in manually. So now that I'm done, I'm just going to kind of take this hose, and I'm just going to do like that to get the rest of the fuel out of there, or almost the rest of it out of there. So there you go. And now I'm getting the rest of it out of there, and then I am good to go.